connected. Driven out deep to left field with the bases loaded. That one's going to go back. It's out of here. A grand slam home run for David Newsom. And the Nighthawks blow it open here in the 5th inning. Strike throw! Strike 3! This game is over! The Nighthawks win 8-7, 9 in a row for Nighthawk Nation. What a game! What a game! It's a beautiful day for baseball deep in the heart of Arkansas, live from Babe Ruth Field at Majestic Park in beautiful Hot Springs, Arkansas. This is National Park Nighthawk Baseball on the Nighthawk Network, your official home for Nighthawk athletics this season. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Today's broadcast is brought to you by First Security Bank and by Hot Springs Baptist Church. Today, the Nighthawks will face their home opener, and they'll take on Clark County's Henderson State University, making the trip up from Arkadelphia to play here at beautiful Majestic Park. On the hill for NPC, Peyton Wyndham, and the first pitch to Drake Browning will be fouled down the third base line for an 0-1 count. National Park enters today's game 3-6 on the season, winners of 2 straight after 9 consecutive road games to open the 2022 campaign. Coach Rich Thompson's Nighthawks looking to start things off here at Majestic Park with a big W. The 0-1 on its way. That one is going to be off the mark, evening the count up on the Henderson center fielder, Drake Browning. Glad to have you with us on the live stream this afternoon, no matter where you are, no matter who you're here to see. Nighthawk fan, Ready fan, or if you just love baseball. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're excited to see. We'd love to give you a shout out on the live stream this afternoon. Count is 1-2 on Henderson's Drake Browning. Peyton Wyndham looking to start things off with a big strikeout here, and he'll get it. He'll get Browning looking one away here in the top of the first inning. Next up for the Reddies, left fielder Montana Cordy. First pitch from Wyndham is on its way, taken for a strike. Apologies, this is number 35, Charles Hoof for the Henderson State Reddies. Down in the count, 0-1. Hoof will take the second pitch he sees, strike 2, and Wyndham is dealing here early. One away, 0-2 the count. Wyndham fires, that one's at the knees. A little bit low, and a chase pitch there. Count is 1-2 on Hoof. Misty day at the ballpark here for the home opener. Rain in the forecast here for the Spa City. Nighthawks just happy to be at home for the first time this season since the blue and white game to officially kick off the year. The 1-2 is high. That brings things even to apiece. With one away, Wyndham has the pitch he wants from Minjarez on its way. Strike 3. Back-to-back Ks for Peyton Wyndham to start today's game. 2 away here in the top of the first inning. That'll bring up the first baseman, number 29, Nick Haggerty. Haggerty trying to get things started for the Reddies here early. Wyndham in the zone, has the pitch from Minjarez on its way, and that one is taken for a strike. Count is 0-1 on Haggerty. There's a swinging cut there. It's quickly 0-2 on Haggerty. Wyndham looking to get out of the inning, looking to strike out the side. 0-2 taken high. A chase pitch there. Haggerty didn't go. And the count is 1-2. Fans still making their way into the ballpark here at Majestic Park in Hot Springs. As we hit high noon in the Spa City. The 1-2. Didn't swing. Count is 2-2. Love the energy from the umpires today. Everybody's excited to be a part of baseball history here at Majestic Park. Count is 2-2 on Nick Haggerty. Wyndham winds and fires. It's a full count. Payoff pitch is at the shoestrings, and the first batter for Henderson State will be aboard. Nick Haggerty, a 2-out walk. That keeps the top of the first alive for HSU. Due up next for the Reddies, the designated hitter, number 50, Braden Doherty. Doherty steps in with 1 on, 2 out. The runner on first is Haggerty. Wyndham looking to get the Nighthawks out of the inning. First pitch, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 offering, a swinging cut for strike 2. Doherty down in the count quickly. We're 2 away. Wyndham has his sign, checks the runner, pitch on its way, and it is popped up foul, out of play. Peyton Wyndham, a freshman from Texas. It's his 4th appearance of the season. He's looking for his first win of the season. He's thrown 12 innings. Leads the team in strikeouts from the mound with 17. And an impressive 6.75 ERA. Nighthawks have played some tough competition. That 3-6 record is deceiving. 3 of those losses came to the number 1 team in the nation, LSU Eunice, down in Louisiana. Here's the 0-2. Swung through. Strike 3. 3 strikeouts for Peyton Wyndham to start the battle. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Nighthawks coming to bat. No score here from Majestic Park. It's Nighthawk Baseball on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit National Park College and find your path.
Bottom of the first inning here from Majestic Park in Hot Springs. Peyton Wyndham of the National Park Nighthawks got it done in the top of the inning, striking out 3 to bring the Nighthawks up to bat. And due up for the Nighthawks will be the 1, 2, and 3 hitters. Leading off, the right fielder, Demias Jimerson. He'll be joined by Ja'Cory Hicks and Evan Shoffett here in the first inning for National Park College. If you can. On the mound for Henderson State University, Gavin Nutt. And the first pitch in on Demias Jimerson here in the bottom of the first inning. Nighthawks looking to get us started here early. That one's inside on Jimerson as he watches that there. National Park College led the entire country in home runs hit a year ago. Back when the team is playing at Hot Springs World-Class High School, they bring a lot of heavy hitters back to this year's team, starting with this young man right here from Malvern, Arkansas. Jimerson stays in there after a big cut. Jimerson leading the team, batting .400 coming into today's game. Has 14 hits, a home run, 4 RBI. He's going to watch that for a strike. Jimerson also has 5 stolen bases to his name, tied for the team lead. He's gained a lot of confidence, and he owns a lot of records here at National Park College. Count is full on Demias Jimerson. Payoff pitch. And that's ball 4. So the lead Nighthawk is aboard here in the bottom of the first inning. And that brings up designated hitter Ja'Cory Hicks. New to Nighthawk Nation this year, Hicks gained confidence of Coach Rich Thompson early. Batting .345 this year. He's second on the team with 10 hits. He leads the team with 8 RBI this season. Facing off against Nutt on the mound. Here's the first pitch, and it's taken high. No outs, 1 on. Demias Jimerson at first base for NPC. Count is 1-0 on Ja'Cory Hicks. Nutt has the sign that he wants from Irwin. Here's the 1-0. And that's off the mark as well. Hicks taking his time into the batter's box, up in the count, 2-0. Nutt takes a moment, throws to first. Demias Jimerson is back in time. Held on by Nick Haggerty for Henderson State over on first base. Count is 2-0 on Hicks. Jimerson heading down to second. Going to slide in safely, but he's off the bag, and he's going to be tagged out. He overslid the bag. That's the first out of the inning. Jimerson outsped himself there, 1 away. At the plate, the bases are clear now. 2-1 on Ja'Cory Hicks. It's a good steal by Jimerson. Just couldn't snag the bag. On its way, that one's popped up high. Irvin's going to try to make a play. Now coming down the third baseline, making the play is Branch, and there's 2 away. Next up for the Nighthawks, left fielder Evan Shoffett. First pitch in for a ball on Shoffett. Nutt fires the 1-0 there, swung through by Shoffett. That'll even the count, one apiece. 1-1 on Shoffett with 2 away. That one's connected, and it's going to be driven out. Foul. Shoffett down in the count 1-2 here in the bottom of the first inning. Gavin Nutt trying to get out of the inning and keep it a scoreless ball game. Nutt has the pitch he wants from Irvin. It's on its way. Taken for ball 2. Two on its way. Shoffett's going to take it for strike 3. Looking down go the Nighthawks here in the first inning in order. And we'll go to the second inning with no score between the Reddies and the National Park Nighthawks. NPC Baseball is on the Nighthawk Network. We'll be right back.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit National Park College and find your path.
Five, 6, and 7 hitters due up for Henderson State University. Here from Majestic Park in Hot Springs, glad to have you with us this afternoon. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Second baseman Braden Carpenter leads things off for the Reddies against Peyton Wyndham. Wyndham had a first inning to remember, struck out 3. An impressive start for number 34. Carpenter looking to be the first hit of the ball game. And the first pitch is on its way. Corralled by Minjarez. It's high, ball 1. The 1-0 offering from Wyndham is swung through, and it's even. Wyndham has the pitch he wants. That one sinks right into the sweet spot. It's 1-2. That one's going to be taken for ball 2. Carpenter thought about taking a hack at it. Wyndham looking for strikeout number 4. Two on its way. Connected. Down the third base line. It's picked up, scooped up. No play to be made there, and I believe it's going to be a foul ball. Now the runner is ruled safe on a fair ball down the first base line, so Carpenter will be the lead man on. That'll bring up the catcher, number 28, Landon Irvin. 1 on, no outs for Henderson State here in the second. Third to first. Carpenter's back in time. First pitch to Irvin is taken high, above the shoulders, ball 1. Fans still making their way into the ballpark here at Majestic Park. Even the threat of rain can't keep these baseball fans away. Here's the 1-0, and that one is popped up. Minjarez trying to make a play, and no one can get to it. Count is 1-1 off the roof here over the grandstand. Count is 1-1. Everybody here in the grandstand is enjoying the new dent in the roof here at Majestic Park. That one was hit hard by Irvin. There's a connection down the third baseline. Dayton Bassett picks it up, throw to second, trying to make the double play, and they do. The Nighthawks turn 2. Bassett to Mendez to Hicks, 2 away. That brings up third baseman Gunnar Branch. Wyndham fires, and it's popped foul out of play. The home plate umpire is going to call for some additional baseballs here. They're just flying everywhere. Count is 0-1 on Branch. That one's high, gets away from Wyndham. Count even, 1 apiece, 2 away here in Hot Springs. Wyndham delivers, and it's fouled. Wyndham looking to get out of the inning quickly. Here in the second. That one's connected down the third base line, scooped up by Dayton Bassett. Can't get it. So with 2 outs, a man will be on for Henderson State. Branch is safe on first. That brings up the shortstop, number 53, Robert Bowman. The third base runner allowed by Peyton Wyndham and the Nighthawks here. This Branch is going to reach on an error. One on, 2 out. First pitch is low. Reeled in by Minjarez. Wyndham delivers, and it's fouled back to the screen. Count is 1-1 on Robert Bowman. Wyndham eyes the runner over at first. Branch throws home, and it's low. 2-1 on Bowman. Runner goes. That one's connected. Bassett can't reel it in. It's out in the left field. A 2-out single. Coming around third and sliding in. Bassett's going to tag him out. That's going to retire the Reddies here in the top of the second inning. We go to the bottom of the second inning. No score. Nighthawks, Reddies. This is Nighthawk Baseball on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit National Park College and find your path.
Bottom of the second inning here for Majestic Park in Hot Springs. Glad to have you with us. No score between the Henderson State Reddies and your National Park Nighthawks. Do it for NPC. Here in the second inning be the 4, 5, and 6 hitters. Starting things off is shortstop Cade McBride. Cade is your featured Nighthawk of today's game. And coming up in between games today, we'll feature our interview with Cade, learn his Nighthawk story. And it's a good one. About how hard work and perseverance gives you the opportunities you want. He'll go to battle against Gavin Nutt here in the second inning. First pitch is inside and ball 1 on McBride. Nighthawks went down 1-2-3 back in the first inning. McBride looking for the first hit for Nighthawk Nation, and that one is driven out. Out towards the left field wall. Get up and get out. A solo shot. Cade McBride, the team leader in home runs, adds his third. And here come the high fives and handshakes from Nighthawk Nation. Touch 'em all. A leadoff solo home run for Cade McBride. Here comes the ceremony and the celebrating. Yes. Nighthawks are on the board, 1-0. And that brings up the catcher, Hot Springs' own Jesus Minjarez. First pitch taken, and I think that one's going to jam him there. I think it's going to be ruled a foul ball. Minjarez stands ready. Here's the pitch from Gavin Nutt. Swung through for a strike. Minjarez ready to duplicate the offensive firepower. That one's connected. It's going to get down into shallow center field. Back-to-back hits for the Nighthawks. The bats are coming alive. No outs here in the bottom of the second inning. Minjarez is on with a single. Next up for the Nighthawks, former Fountain Lake Cobra, Dayton Bassett. Bassett has grown up a lot here, year number 2 for the Nighthawks. A lot of confidence from Coach Rich Thompson. And he loves representing the community he calls home as well, the Garland County native. Will step in to face off against Gavin Nutt. 1 on, no outs, and a 1-run lead for the Nighthawks here in the second. Nutt delivers. That one is popped up out into right field. Sailing underneath it is Gorman in right. He makes the play. One away here in the second inning. Next up for the Nighthawks is first baseman Jalen Hicks. Not to be confused with twin brother Ja'Cory Hicks, the Nighthawks got a 1-2 punch this season with the Hicks brothers making their way up from Louisiana to join Hot Springs' team. Hicks steps in with one on and one out. Nutt checks the runner, Minjarez at first. Here's the first pitch. Off the mark, ball one. Count is 1-0. Nutt has his pitch, but he's going to throw back and try to get the speedy Minjarez. Can't get him. Hicks stands ready at the dish. Count is 1-0. That one's connected foul down the first base line. One and one on Nighthawk Jalen Hicks. Minjarez with a small lead over at first, being held on by Haggerty. Trying to get inside the pitcher's head here on the hill. Here's the 1-1. Hicks will watch it outside for ball two. Two one on its way, and it's chopped down the first baseline and foul. Count is 2-2. Nutt checks the runner. Minjarez over at first. Jalen Hicks stands ready at the plate. Here's the 2-2, and it's popped foul. Hicks stays alive with one away. Swung through for strike three. Hicks will go down swinging for the second out of the inning. Next up for the Nighthawks is longtime Nighthawk, Panama Mendez. The man from Miami Beach, Florida, will step in and try to bring in teammate Jesus Minjarez. Mendez batting .333 this season. 3 hits and 2 RBI for the second baseman. Also has one of the team's 3 triples this year. Mendez watches that one for ball one. Count is 1-0 on Mendez. Nutt has his sign, delivers, and it catches the corner for a strike. Count is even, one apiece. Minjarez with a small lead over at first base. The 1-1 is driven out towards right field. Going up and making the catch is Gorman, and that will retire the Nighthawks in the second. A solo home run from McBride puts the Nighthawks ahead by one. This is National Park Nighthawk Baseball on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit National Park College and find your path.
Peyton Wyndham back on the mound for Nighthawk Nation. Start of the third inning here from Majestic Park in Hot Springs. The Nighthawks lead 1-0. Do it for the Reddies here in the third inning will be the 9-1-2 hitters, and leading things off will be the right fielder, number 43, Peyton Gorman. Gorman had some work there back in the second inning. A couple of deep balls to right field that he snagged. And now he's going to try to see if he can equalize this game. Wyndham has done well on the mound so far. He struck out 3 in the first inning, and then even in the second inning, whenever some base runners got aboard, it was the defense that bailed him out with a double play. And the home plate umpire, finding a ball that must have been stuck up on the roof for a while, decided to make an appearance here. Everybody wants to be a part of this game. Nighthawk home opener off to a good start. Wyndham with a little bit of insurance with a 1-0 lead. Wyndham winds and fires a swinging strike. Wyndham has been able to get to a 2-strike count on almost every single batter that he's faced so far this afternoon. And there's an 0-2 count on Peyton Gorman. Wyndham looking to add to his team-leading strikeout total. He has 3 so far in this game. Next pitch, in the dirt. Gorman down in the count, 1-2. Swung through for strike 3. It's K number 4 for Peyton Wyndham today. And we'll go to the top of the lineup for the Henderson Reddies. Coming back to the plate is the center fielder. Excuse me, looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter here. This is going to be number 49, Landon Yateman. Count is 0-1 on Yateman. He'll take that one for strike two quickly. Wyndham is firing on all cylinders here in the third. (0-2) and another strikeout for Peyton Wyndham, his fifth. 2 in a row for the man from Texas. And here comes Drake Browning. First pitch to Browning sails away, 1-0. Count is 1-0, 2 outs in the top of the third. That one just misses its mark. It's 2-0. That one's going to miss at the knees, and it's quickly 3-0 on Browning. .3-0 delivery. And that's ball 4 on straight pitches. Browning will be aboard here in the third inning. Next up for the Reddies, number 35, Charles Hoof. Hoof struck out looking back in the first inning, with a man aboard looking to try to even this ball game. First pitch is a swinging strike one. (0-1), runner on first is Browning. That one is right on the money for strike two. Wyndham and the Nighthawks looking to get out of the third. In search of strikeout number 6, it's fouled back to the net. Down in the count, 0-2 is Hoof. 2 out, runner on first. Runner goes, and that one's in the dirt. Minhara is going to try to make a play. Can't get him in time. Mendez trying to get him off the bag, but he's safe at second. Stolen base for Browning, and the tying run is in scoring position. Count is 1-2 on Hoof. He steps back in against Peyton Wyndham. Next pitch, swung through for strike 3. And that's another strikeout for Peyton Wyndham, counting up number 6. Down go the Reddies. They're going to strand one here in the third. The Nighthawks come to bat in the bottom of the inning, leading 1-0. National Park Nighthawk Baseball is on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit National Park College and find your path.
Bottom of the third inning here from Babe Ruth Field, Majestic Park in Hot Springs. Rain holding off here in the Spa City. The Nighthawks hanging on to a run lead. CJ Price, the man from Little Rock, steps into things here in the third inning, leading off for Nighthawk Nation. He'll go to battle against Gavin Nutt on the hill for the Henderson State Reddies. 9 1-2 hitters due up for Nighthawk Nation here in the third. CJ Price batting .273 this season, 6 hits, 4 RBI, but maybe most impressive, he leads the team in walks with 8. Count is 1-0 as Price watches this one in, but it's a strike. Count is 1-1. Nutt has his pitch from Irvin. It's on its way. It's connected up the middle, scooped up at short. The throw to first in time. 1 away. And that'll bring up the top of the lineup. Demias Jimerson steps to the bat for the second time today. He walked into first. Was caught stealing as he took second base but kept going. Slid off the bag and was tagged out. He's going to look to make good here. 1 away in the bottom of the third inning. He'll swing and connect that thing foul down the third base line. It's 0-1 on Demias Jimerson. Here's the 0-1 offering. Jimerson cranks that one foul on the opposite side. Clears all the cars in the parking lot. Everybody breathing a sigh of relief here in the stadium. Down in the count, 0-2 is Jimerson. He'll take that one off the mark, ball 1. You know, as good as he is on the baseball diamond, I remember Demias Jimerson chucking footballs around at Malvern High School and giving opponents in the 7-4A fits. He's a very talented young man that can do it all. He'll pop that one up high. It's going to be in play. Sailing underneath it, making the play is Branch, and there's 2 away. Next up for the Nighthawks is the designated hitter, Ja'Cory Hicks. Hicks popped out to third base, back in the first. He's going to try to extend on a 1-run lead. Fans enjoying themselves at the ballpark this afternoon. A great day for baseball, not nearly as cold as the last time we were here for the blue and white game. Still sweater weather. Called strike 1 on Ja'Cory Hicks. Nutt trying to get rid of the Nighthawks. 1, 2, 3. Hicks will take that one low. The count is even. Here's the 1-1 offering. It's going to bounce and get away from Irvin. I think believe that's going to hit Hicks. And it is a 2-out hit by pitch. So a runner aboard with 2 away here in the 3rd inning. Next up for the Nighthawks, number 77, Evan Shoffett. Shoffett struck out looking to end the 1st inning, looking to make good on it here. He's got a man on first with 2 away. He'll step in against Gavin Nutt. Beginning to sprinkle here at the ballpark. Rain threatening once again, 40% chance for the Spa City today. Count is 1-0 on Shoffett. Nutt keeps an eye on the runner Hicks over at first base. Count is 1-0. Shoffett takes it high. On deck, if the Nighthawks can keep it going, hard-hitting Cade McBride. He's the reason for the 1-run lead. Had a solo shot back in the 2nd. Count is 2-0. Missing its mark, it's 3-0. The Nighthawks are happy to have base runners any way they can take them. With 2 outs and a man on, it's 3-0. On its way, strike 1. Shoffett content with making Nutt work here in the bottom of the 3rd. It's 3-1. Connected. Through first base and out into right field. Hicks takes off for 3rd. He'll slide on in. There's runners on the corners with 2 away. And now with big RBI potential, here's the home run leader for the Nighthawks this season, Cade McBride. 3 long bombs this season, 1 just an inning ago. Shoffett on first, Ja'Cory Hicks on 3rd. Nighthawks looking to blow it open here in the 3rd inning. 2 away. McBride steps in. First pitch bounces. Irvin's able to corral it. Nobody can move. It's 1-0 on Cade McBride. Once again, Cade McBride is our featured Nighthawk player of today's game. We'll have our interview with Cade in between games in today's doubleheader. It's a great story. The count is 1-0. Nutt fires. It's low again. Irvin's able to handle it. 2-0. Here's the 2-0. It's 3-0. If McBride reaches to load the bases, it'll be up to Jesus Minjarez in the on-deck circle there to get it done for the Nighthawks. Three and 0, 2 on, 2 out. Nutt takes a deep breath. pitch on its way. Strike one. McBride stands ready with a 3-1 count. Ball 4. That's going to load him with 2 away. Hicks on third. Schaffet on second. McBride on first. And this is the opportunity that Jesus Minjarez has been waiting for. He grew up playing on these fields back when it was Hot Springs Boys and Girls Club. He's proud to play baseball here at Majestic Park. With the bases loaded and 2 away, here's Minjarez. First pitch is driven deep, but it's foul. Minjarez was looking for the grand slam. Formerly from Mexico, his family moved to Hot Springs when he was a young guy. Played baseball at Lakeside High School, right here in Garland County. Facing an 0-1 count. Inside. Ball 1. Count is 1-1. Minjarez takes that one for ball 2. Another Garland County slugger, Dayton Bassett, waits on deck for Nighthawk Nation. It's 2-1. Bases loaded, 2 away. Hicks, Schaffet, then McBride on the base pass. There's a swinging cut, strike 2. Nutt trying to get out of the third inning. End the threat with ducks on the pond. Minjarez can blow this thing open with 1 swing. 2-2. High, and we're loaded. Kind of stuff the kids dream about. Full count, 2 outs, bases loaded. Minjarez looking for some magic. All the runners are going to go. Connected! Driven deep! No doubt about it! It's gone! Jesus Minjarez! Touch 'em all! Ain't it grand? Number 2. High fives and handshakes for Jesus Minjarez. It's 5-0. So now it's a clean slate on the base paths. Dayton Bassett wants to recreate some of that magic here. Hicks, Schaffet, and McBride all score. Bassett loses his bat. No play to be made. So the count is 0-1 on Dayton Bassett. What a 2-out rally by the National Park College Nighthawks. Ja'Cory Hicks was hit by a pitch, a single by Schaffet. McBride walks, and Minjarez brings them all back to the dugout. Count is 0-1 on Dayton Bassett. That one swung through for a strike. Oh, 2, driven out. Bassett's going to take that one up to the fence, and it's going to go all the way to the wall. Bassett heading for second. The Nighthawk hits keep coming here in the bottom of the third. So now Jalen Hicks wants his turn with 2 away. He struck out back in the second inning. He's got a man in scoring position as he steps to the plate. And we're going to have a slow walk to the mound here. We've got action in the Henderson State bullpen. I believe a pitching change may be in order for the Reddies here in the third. We're going to take a small break. We're back after this. It's Nighthawk Baseball on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit National Park College and find your...
Back in action here in the bottom of the third inning, Babe Ruth Field, Majestic Park. It's Jalen Hicks at the plate for National Park College. Dayton Bassett, the man on second. There's 2 away here in the bottom of the third. A grand slam home run from Jesus Minjarez padded the Nighthawk lead. Hicks goes around for strike 1. Jalen's brother Ja'Cory started this rally. He was hit by a pitch. Jalen takes that one for ball 1. Gavin Nutt takes his time. Checks on Bassett, the runner at second. Hicks is going to get away. Not an opportunity for Bassett to take third. So the count is 2-1. Nutt checks the runner a couple times. Hicks can't get a piece of it. It's fouled back, and it's 2-2. Hicks looking to straighten it out and keep the runs coming in. Swung through. That'll end the threat here in the third inning, but the Nighthawks got the job done. A grand slam home run pads the lead. It's 5-0. The Reddies come to bat in the fourth inning. That's coming up next. It's National Park Nighthawk Baseball on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit National Park College and find your path.
So a good start for the Nighthawks in today's ball game through 3. NPC leads Henderson State University 5-0. Peyton Windham back on the mound for the Nighthawks. 6 strikeouts through 3 innings. Not bad for the young man from Texas. He'll go to battle against first baseman Nick Haggerty, leading things off here in the top of the 4th inning. Just 2 hits for the Henderson State Reddies in today's game, finding themselves in a 5-run deficit. Just 1 hour into today's ball game. That one is connected and driven out in the left field, and it's a leadoff single for the Reddies. Haggerty is aboard for the second time today. He walked back in the first. And next up for the boys from Arkadelphia, number 50, the designated hitter, Braden Doherty. Hicks holds on Haggerty over at first base. First pitch to Doherty is called strike. Couple of home runs for the Nighthawks today. Cade McBride, a solo shot, a grand slamwich for Jesus Minjarez. That one's popped up out in the right field. Jimerson looking to make a play. It's foul. And we'll reset with an 0-2 count. So Doherty checks back in against Peyton Windham, down in the count 0-2. Driven out, and it's over the head of Hicks. It's going to be back-to-back hits for the Reddies. Rounding second, headed for third is Haggerty. Haggerty's going to get the stop sign, runners on the corners. So Haggerty on third, Doherty on first. Next up for the Henderson State Reddies is the second baseman, number 9, Braden Carpenter. Carpenter singled back in the second. He's 1 for 1. Nighthawks have turned 2 already once in today's game, looking to do it again here. First pitch. Bassett trying to get the lead runner before he gets home. They don't mind if anybody else reaches. They want to tag him out in the pickle. Hicks makes the play. 1 away, runners on second and third, but they prevent a run from scoring. Haggerty is out. Doherty advances to third. Braden Carpenter stands on second. Next up is the catcher, number 28, Landon Irvin. A well-executed pickle rundown there to get the lead runner for the Reddies. Now a pitch in for a strike. Like we talked about, Windham has been fire today for the National Park Nighthawks. 6 strikeouts through 3 innings. And whenever he hasn't been striking players out, his defense has had his back. Count is 0-1. Popped up. It's going to be out of play. Irvin down in the count 0-2. Next pitch by Wyndham, bounces, gets away from Minjarez. 1 run will score. Braden Doherty comes across for the Reddies. It's 5-1. So Doherty scores on the pass ball, and advancing to third base will be Carpenter. Count is 1-2 on Irvin. Wyndham takes a deep breath. 1-2 on its way high. Count is even 2 apiece here in the 4th inning. Today's battle will be a doubleheader between National Park and Henderson State. The first game, a 7-inning affair, as that one's going to get away and load the count full. 7 innings in game 1, 9 innings in game 2. Buckle up, we're in for a long day at the ballpark. Nighthawks in command early here in game 1. Full count, connected out towards center field. It's going to get down. A second run will score for the Reddies here in the 4th. So it's a 1-out base hit for Landon Irvin, an RBI single as Carpenter comes across. 5-2. So Irvin is safe at first, and that brings up the third baseman, Gunnar Branch. Branch reached on an error back in the 2nd. He swings at the first pitch he sees. It's strike 1. I believe the home plate umpire is going to talk things over here with Jesus Minjarez. I think he took a shot. He's going to tough it out. "5-2 ball game as Gunnar Branch steps in. Count is 0-1. 1 out, runner on first, the throw to first. The young man, Landon Irvin, is safe. Next pitch is going to hit him in the foot, and Branch is going to trot on down to first base. So Irvin advances to second, Branch to first. And next up for the Reddies, the shortstop, Robert Bowman. Bowman connected on a fielder's choice back in the 2nd inning. And I believe we may have a meeting out on the mound as Coach Rich Thompson's coming out to talk with Peyton Wyndham. We'll take a brief break. 5-2 Nighthawks. Back after this, it's Nighthawk Baseball on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit National Park College and find your path.
Back in action here at Majestic Park. Coach Rich Thompson wanted a minute with his pitcher Peyton Wynn to make sure he was okay here. 2 runs have come across for the Reddies here in the 4th inning. Now after a hit by pitch, there's 2 on with 1 out. Standing at home plate, Robert Bowman, the shortstop. First pitch, swung through, taking off for third. Both runners will steal, actually, and both runners are going to be safe. Count is 0-1 on Bowman. Irvin's on third, Branch to second. And that makes Bowman the potential tying run at home plate. Wyndham winds and delivers a swinging strike 2. The count is 0-2. 1 out, runners on second and third. And we're going to have a balk called against Peyton Wyndham, and that's going to play to run. 5-3. Irvin scores. Branch to third. Bowman down in the count 0-2. Here's the pitch. It's going to hit Bowman. That's the second hit by pitch here in this inning. As the Nighthawks just trying to get out of the top of the 4th inning here. Next up for the Reddies is the right fielder, Peyton Gorman. He struck out back in the 3rd inning. He's 0-for-1. And you can see Robert Bowman maybe on the corner of your screen there. He was running it off down the right field line after taking one in the foot. Both hit batters took one in the foot. On third is Gunnar Branch. On first is Robert Bowman. So there's 1 out, 2 on. Here's Peyton Gorman. First pitch. Low for ball 1. You can hear Wyndham's teammates out in the outfield cheering on their pitcher as he works to get the Nighthawks out of a jam here. The 1-0 is popped up foul. And almost had a date with the car in the parking lot. Count is 1-1. Gorman stands ready at the plate. The throw to first, it's a double steal. Throw home, and Juarez can't make the play. Headed for third is Bowman. He'll stay put at second. Branch scores. It's 5-4. So Branch steals home. Tying run is at second base in Robert Bowman. One and one on Peyton Gorman. Swung through for strike 2. Peyton Wyndham would love nothing more to get strikeout number 7 here against Peyton Gorman. Count is 1-2. Middle infielders are watching Robert Bowman. That one is low, ball 2. 2-2. Wyndham fires. Strike three looking. So Gorman goes down for the second time today by strikeout. That's strikeout number 7 for Windy today. And that'll bring up number 49, Landon Yateman. 2 out, 1 on. First one sinks just off the mark. Ball 1. Nighthawks trying to cling on to a 1-run lead here. It was 5-0 at the top of the 4th inning, and Henderson State has battled back, chipping away. 3 hits, a couple of hit-by pitches. Pass ball, stolen base home. That one's going to get away, and headed for third is Bowman. Nighthawks just trying to stop the bleeding. And are probably pretty thankful for that grand slam from Minjarez an inning ago. The count is 2-0 on Landon Yateman. 2-0 delivery. Right on the mark. Two-one delivery is fouled. He got a piece of it. Wyndham 1 strike away from keeping the Nighthawks in front and getting out of the top of the 4th. Tying run is on third base in Robert Bowman. 2 out, 2-2 the count on Landon Yateman. Wyndham has his sign. Just missing the mark. Count is full. Yateman trying to keep the inning alive. Payoff pitch incoming. Fouled back. And that may be the first hit car of the ball game. Tally mark 1. Full count, 2 out. Tying run on third. Henderson State trying to get it done here in the 4th inning. Wyndham fires, and that one is strike 3, looking. Strikeout number 8 for Peyton Wyndham. The Nighthawks get out of the jam. We're headed to the bottom of the 4th. Nighthawks lead 5-4. National Park Nighthawk Baseball is on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit National Park College and find your path.
So we see you guys out there on the live stream this afternoon. The comments are kind of quiet. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're here to see. I don't care if you're a Ready fan, a Nighthawk fan, you love baseball, or you got here by accident. Love to hear from you today. Love to give you a shout-out on the broadcast this afternoon. Panama Mendez leads things off for the Nighthawks here in the bottom of the fourth inning, leading 5-4. New pitcher on the hill for the Reddies, Colby Frost. First pitch in on Mendez is called ball one. Mendez is 0 for 1 today. Popped out to right field. Back in the second inning. 1-0 delivery from Frost, and that one's driven out. Mendez takes